Ladies, hear me when I say this. I know that as strong, dominant women, it is so hard for us to submit to our husbands, but that is God's plan for us. God's plan is not for us to lead the household. And trust me, I know what you're thinking. I'm going to scroll on this video. I don't even need that. I don't need that negative energy in my life. However, I feel the same way. I felt the same way until I started reading scripture and I realized that the plan for us is to submit to our husband's leadership. Our husband is supposed to be head of the household. Our husband is supposed to be the one making the decisions. However, don't hear what I'm not saying. I am not saying that our husband is supposed to control us. I am not saying that we are not equals with our husband. We are very much so equals with our husband. And there's actually a Bible study that I just recently did. I wish I had the book in front of me. But basically it said, when God made Eve, he made her from Adam's rib bone. From his rib bone, from his side. He did not make her from his head. He did not make her from his feet, because she is not in control of his head and she is not being stepped on and trampled on by him. He made her from Adam's rib bone. That is so significant. He made her more as a complement to Adam. He made her a partner with Adam. They are equals. You guys have different significance, different callings from God, different skill sets. There are different things that you are put on this earth to do, and there are different things that your husband is put on this earth to do. It doesn't mean that you don't have input. You 100% have input. However, at the end of the day, your husband is the one who makes the decisions. And I know that is going to be really hard for so many of us to hear, because trust me, that was really hard for me to hear, because I was always the one that was like, I wear the pants in this relationship. No, 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 no. God humbled me real fast. God will humble you real fast when you think you know something. If you read through Genesis 3, you will see something so significant. So it is the serpent, the devil, who goes to Eve, the woman, and actually gets her convinced to eat the fruit. And then she is the one who then convinces her husband to eat the fruit. I think that the significance in this is that even from back to Eve, we have always had that dominant gene. We have always wanted to have control of our husbands. That is something that we have to be diligent in making sure that we are not doing. Our husband is to lead. Our husband is to make the decisions. And that is not what God calls us to do. God does call us to guide. God does call us to support, to be almost a complement to our husbands instead of just dominating and taking over that role. As dominant women, I know we are going to struggle with this. I know that we are going to struggle with this, but just remember that God's plan is always bigger and always better than ours.